Alright, this is PXX RPG Queen, otherwise known as hikarisilver, bringing you guys another amazing Let's Play. In the last episode, I got annoyed as shit because we were going through the Death Frontier, and we now finally have found our way out, so we're leaving and heading to greener pastures, hopefully. Not metaphorically, because I just hate the Death Frontier. I will hopefully be making an extras video on telling you how to get other items aside from the Power Down and Gladius. And, speaking of Gladius, we have yet to equip Rose with it, so let's do that right now. Instant kills enemy with given probability of death. So, basically my idea with all these weapons is if it does or has any kind of description, it doesn't get tossed out. Unless it's its most powerful weapon, which I will know ahead of time. So, here we're going to the spring breath town of Ulara. We are in the Death Frontier, which is the 4th country in the continent of Enemies. And it is, I don't know. Don't care. Now, we're going to progress with the story here. Very excited and very sad at the same time. Even if an adventurer is lucky enough to make it through the Death Frontier, nobody can proceed from here. Time was stopped for me 11,000 years ago with the spell of this choker. And this is the only way to see Ulara, the spring breath town. But where is it? The only thing here is an endless desert. No, it's not, Haschel. I sense it. I sense people's feelings over there. Wow, I don't want to know what Miru means by feelings and shit. Scary. How come Miru couldn't do that in perspective here, you know? When you think about it. We can fly over there with this. Are you afraid? I think you are. Touché, Dart. Touché. Maybe. We are standing by you. I know. Let's go. I don't know how Dart can stand by her. And we can't carry any more items for right now. So, hopefully we'll get that later. I think it was something like a healing fog or something. I don't know. It wasn't anything that we really need. I think it was a Moon's Rhapsody or something. Welcome to Ulara, the spring breath town. I am the guard of the teleporting device, Karen. I am a good friend of Rose's. Long time no see. Long time. Rose, you are starting to regain a sense of time, aren't you? No, not only that, you have recovered a lot of other things too. Are you the person who stopped time for Rose? No, it was Carly Frahama. She is the person we have to meet now. Wait, pause, Frahama. Dictator, Malibu Frahama, no. Might not be a good thing. Don't know yet. Rose has been carrying the fate of the world all alone while shedding tears of blood. Can you go with Rose? Karen, stop it. I don't need to force them. I have already settled things with the black monster. The only thing left is that I have to complete this journey with my companions. If you understand that, I have nothing to say. Once again, I think Journey is confused with Undying Sweeping Strategy, and Dart must be literally the most forgiving person ever. But let's talk about Ulara for a second. So, here, the thing is, it's not that hard to get around. There are Stardust here. There are 3, and we're going to get them before we do anything. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go and, I guess, I don't know. These branches are kind of weird. I don't know. We'll go where I want to go. Let's see where this leads. Okay, this is sort of like the bar area, and there is a Stardust here, I think. No, it's not. Yeah, this is the bar. We don't need to worry about this place yet. So... But who drinks before 9 o'clock, in retrospect, when you think about it? It's, like, clearly daytime. Miyata, where is Charlie? You are wondering because she would normally be taking care of these babies, right? Charlie is preparing herself because, well, the things we didn't tell you about, right? Zeke told you them, so it must be about the moon signet. Tell me, what do you know? The signet spear is the... Signet spear. Wow. Wow. The signet spear is a sealing device that was created to be the last barrier just in case the moon child reached the moon that never sets. Even my mistake was in your plan. You are really scary people. Yeah, because you're making rules like kill hundreds and thousands of children, babies, and women for 11 millennia. It's kind of scary here. Even more scary is Zeke. He's trying to destroy the signet spear using the divine moon object. Wait a minute. You made the signet spear just because you were afraid of the birth of the god of destruction. And why did you make tools that can destroy the signet? Ask Charlie. It was decided between the siblings. I will. Okay, so there's a Stardust here. That's the only reason why we're over here. But another reason, we're gonna learn some stuff. You guys were meant to come to the city. Humans, Gigantos, and one of us a Wingly. I would like to tell you something. It wasn't only Winglies that wanted the Dragon campaign. However, it is true that Winglies and humans drove themselves to war. If you have time, let me tell you a story about the two Winglies who were the leaders. Fine. Tell me. The first is Malibu Frahma. He was the leader of the Winglies during the Dragon campaign. He was also the younger brother of Charlie. Being the leader of the Winglies meant being the ruler of the world. He professed that only Winglies had the right to live, and he ruled over other species, physically and mentally. As a result, the grievances of the other species accumulated, and the Dragon campaign began. The war ended when the royal capital Cadessa was annihilated, and at the same time, Malibu Frahma was killed by the sword of the Dragoon Zeke. The other man who led the Winglies was Faust. As the right-hand man of Malibu Frahma, he was feared by other Winglies. He also was known as a wizard and a magician. His magic power was incredibly enormous. He could even create his own apparition, his double. The apparition had most of the capabilities of Faust himself. However, Malibu felt uneasy over the existence of the apparition, so he created something. What Faust did was like professing an intention towards disloyalty. It is natural that he didn't like it. It was called the Vanishing Stone. With that item, it is said that you can make the apparition disappear, although I don't know if it is true or not. Let's get back to the story. Faust was the commander of the super mobile Fort Fenivel as well. Now, Fenivel is at the bottom of a glacier, however. It used to be floating in the sky in order to protect the 5 main cities that also floated in the sky. Faust manipulated Fenivel and killed any other species. However, the insanity of Faust ended with the collapse of Fenivel. It was shot down by a weapon invented by humans, the spear shooter. His beloved vehicle became his tomb. He should be satisfied with that. That is the end of my story. If you want to listen to it again, come back anytime. I'm more than willing to tell you. Okay, so if anybody remembers the crazy fuck job that was at the end of Fenivel when we got the extra therapy ring, he is batshit, essentially, is what we just learned. And being batshit doesn't always mean, a good thing here. It's not a good thing. Roses. I think Shauna would be happy to see them. It makes me relieved. I didn't know you liked flowers, Miranda. I guess there is some woman in you. Oh, I love Haschel's cheekiness. Love it, love it, love it. Don't misread me. Roses make me puke. They are just flashy. They don't have any kindness in them. Okay. Do you know why roses have thorns? It is to bring out their own red using the blood of the people they hurt. They'll do anything for their own happiness. Let's move on. I don't need to be here. I agree. Somebody has some issues. So we just found the, whatever. So we just found, one more Stardust. But we're gonna go to the final one. Not final, but... Now, I'm gonna pause you guys right here. There's one more left in this never-ending, godforsaken side quest of Stardust. One more left. You should have 49. Now, we're gonna check out what kind of weapons they got real quick. This is probably a good idea. The fairy sword is not the strongest that he has, but we can use it, and we won't arm it. These are clearly all weapon grinding things. And Thunder Fist, finally. Arrow Force I'll put on there. Now, if you don't want to use Bandit Ring or anything like that, then Magical Greaves would probably be a little helpful. Magical Ring, I don't really need. Spiritual Ring, I don't really need. Lewd, none of these things I don't really need. So, yeah. That takes care of that side. And then, let's buy items. We won't be facing our first boss for a while, but I know we've accumulated quite a bit of junk. So, let's start selling some stuff. Healing Fog will keep. And we don't really need Spirit Potion. I mean, it's just there. Everybody's level 5 Dragoon at this point. Burning Wave will keep. And as always, we always keep all the repeating items. So, let's get rid of one Angel's Prayer and the Healing Fog. And we're good to go. So back we go onto our quest. So clearly Miranda has something wrong with her. We don't know. But Dart misses Shauna, and that's cute. I think it's cute. Very cute. But unfortunately, very sad at the same time. So backtracking. It's still beautiful town. Like, compared to the forest of the Winglies, way beautiful. But, you know what, guys? I think I'm going to end my Let's Play here. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for when we essentially go forward to Ulara to find out more about life and get a heavy plot dump. Also, keep looking on my channel for 100 subs special. Only 4 subs away from that. And, as always, like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and check out my blog. See you guys next time.